themselves away. They only started the war. Why shouldn't they go out to fight? They leave that role to the poor. Time will tell on their power and minds, making war just for fun, treating people just like pawns in chess. Wait till their judgment day comes. Yeah.
Oh, my super plan. Yeah, for a while. Okay.
Now when darkness world stops turning, ashes where the body's burning. No more war pigs have the power. Hand of God has struck the hour. Day of judgment, God is calling. On the knees, the war pigs crawling, begging mercy for their sins. Satan laughing spreads his wings.
Nick, all the way over. All the way over. Gigi, you're in the middle. Oh, it's about that time. Crop. Gotta recrop here. Glad we got seated. All right. All right. Oh, I've got a mic over here. Oh, that makes it helpful.
Mike.
Oh, yeah. Mic checks are good, too. Yeah. That gets me every time. Oh, Jess, you cut it out. Shouldn't you be disciplining an unruly child? All right. So, Jess at home, or Bob, or whoever, let me know when the buzz goes away. I think I know what it is. So I'm going to... talking to the online audience. Sorry. They say there's the buzz is back. So I just futzed with that. Guys at home, let me know if that fixed it. Okay. That may have fixed it. Oh, we should get started since we've got people. And on top of everything else, hosting and bar and everything else, I get to do tech support as well. So, yeah. Okay, so I get to listen to my own channel right now. I think I got it. I think. Oh. Can I finally relax? That'd be nice. All right. All right. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I'm going to do this. Hold on. Nope. Shit, it's still there. Oh, wait, then it went away. Sorry. You bastard. Okay.
This is officially part of the show.
Sorry.
You're enjoying it so far.
Sorry. The problem is, this is kind of part of the show. Welcome. Hey. Been going since last night. Anybody go to Art Mix last night? Anybody? Art Mix at Crocker Art Museum? No, nobody. We did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. The Stab Comedy Theater provides a stage over there at Art Mix. We do 3 shows. It's usually a yearly thing. It's a lot of fun. The Stab Show was one of those shows. Wasn't these 3. It was a different 3. So Stab Show, back-to-back nights. It's been a while since we've done that. Welcome. Hey guys, how are you?
Hey.
Good.
Pretty
good.
This is also the time where I do mic checks.
Yeah. Here's mine.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Check 1, 2.
Very
check.
natural, guys. Very natural. Very natural.
Glad to be here.
Well, what have you guys been up to? Let's do a little bit of that cold open banter, because I do still edit the episode. Well, I haven't in a while, but you know what? Cut me some slack. Gilbert, what are you up to?
Well, I was in LA for like 24 hours. So
Why?
doing work stuff, conference stuff, networking.
Oh, jeez.
It's not a nightmare anymore. It's good. I talk to people now.
Oh.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about too, mostly. I was really out of my element in places. A lot of people talking about nonprofits and very knowledgeable, and I just felt like a child at times.
Well.
But that was fun. Went to a coffee shop.
They have those here too,
Yeah, they do.
as far as
They
I
do.
know. As far as I
They
know.
do. California spending a lot of money to give me coffee and feed me sandwiches. So, it's great.
All right.
It's great.
You know what? It's a nice job when you get. Oh shit! We still got that up there.
We do.
That's weird.
What is it?
That's distracting. I want you guys to watch the show while you're watching the show. That's weird. And how long did it take for me to get off the screen? The delay in this building. You know what? It has to go to space and come back down. How about we cut it a little fucking slack?
Yeah.
Well, cool. Being an adult, being a grown up, that's kind of fun. Yeah? No?
No.
I would say
Responsibility.
not, but
I didn't choose to be here.
Well, thanks.
No, I chose to be here. But
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
here.
Sure.
Like here, yes, specifically, but not just here, like. In the
Oh,
ether,
just like in the cosmic sense?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
weren't.
yeah.
You didn't choose to be born, Gilbert. We're getting a little too heavy before the show.
It's me, Jesse.
All right.
You prompted me. Some of these prompts I thought were a little personal.
Oh,
I
okay.
kept it light as best I could.
I always like to see, because sometimes I direct prompts to people's strengths or interests, and sometimes you guys just take it personally, like you take it upon yourself. You read something into something that wasn't necessarily there, which I think speaks more to you than to me. But I'll see. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
You've added another layer to the show that I'm going to enjoy. Gigi, Nick, you guys up to anything fun? We'll talk about the entertainment stuff later. This is the getting to know you, hanging out pre-show number 2.
I actually got a lot of important stuff done today.
Did you?
Yeah, I got my name legally changed and my gender legally changed.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
And I think the thing I'm proudest about it the most is I was able to do it all by myself.
Oh.
I drove myself down there, filed the paperwork, handed it to the lady. I even got myself a Gatorade just as a little treat.
Yeah, I'm judging by the reaction from the person that I think brought you here today, that might not necessarily be true.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess my roommate Jack did do kind of did the lion's share of the work.
You did enough. It's your name. It's your.
But in true woman fashion, I did ask him if I could go along with him to these things, so that was pretty fun.
Oh.
But yeah, I was able to get that all done. So.
Awesome. Well, good for you. Good for you. And Nick, anything superficially interesting?
No.
Okay, cool. Let's get into the show. Well, good to have you here, guys. I don't know if anybody, aside from the people that have been on the show, know what this is. So, good. This always goes well. No, I think you guys are going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why have I wasted 12 years of my life on this? It's kind of a big question, and I don't expect you to be able to answer it. We're all about big questions here this morning? Sure. I'm sleepy. It might as well be morning. Fuck. All right, let's get into it. We've already got the screen up there. You can't, David, you can't ask how the Crocker was now. You missed all of that. You missed some of that conversation. Hi, online audience. We appreciate you. We love you. You got it out. All right, let's get into the thing. Welcome to Stab Show. Let Channel 3's John Alston let you know. Like 20 years ago, Channel 3's John Alston. I don't know when the last time he was on. What matters is I get to call him Channel 3's John Alston until one of us dies. And it's a challenge. Who's going to get there first? All right, let's do it.
Keep it light, Jesse.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
In this bee-kneeing episode of the Stab Show, One Fall Improv's Gilbert Gonzalez tells us why he buys extra pulpy orange juice, then strains out all the pulp, and the wonderful recipes he has for all that free excess pulp. I don't know. Wonderful comedian Gigi McGee gives her enemies list its annual reevaluation to see if anyone's earned their way off by being any less of a dick over the last year. And writer-director Nick Coleman makes a deal with the devil to get him to drive one of these 2008 Corollas off the lot. And he thinks it's a deal the devil's really going to enjoy for hundreds of thousands of miles to come. All the while me, your host Jesse Jones, shares some fairly unthought-out opinions about street vendors and their connection to the global elite that's been undermining ketchup as a go-to hot dog condiment. All of this and so much more. We're not going to have this fight right now. You mustard fucks. We're not... Sorry. That sounds like we are having this fight. What matters is, let's start the Stab Show. Let's dive right into the program with segment 1, as we oft do, because it would be weird to start in segment 3. It's reorganization. Yesterday, we spent some time in an art museum doing this dumb show. It always feels weird to be in that environment because really, we are a bunch of knuckle-dragging, chicky-nug-nug stupid heads who have to be reminded constantly to keep our sticky idiot fingers off of all of the paintings. But we had a great time at Art Mix, I'm going to assume, since I'm writing this before it happened. And we're still all arted up. So tonight's reorganization is the Museum of Modern Art, or MoMA, M-O-M-A. But immediately forget what I just said that MoMA meant, and instead give me who or what else M-O-M-A might stand for or represent to you. Oh, mostly got through that. Gilbert,
Hey.
Let's hear what you have in way of an M-O-M-A.
All right. Well, when you were a kid, some of us may have gotten bullied, or you may have witnessed a bully in action.
Okay, sure.
And you told yourself, somebody should do something. And then you thought, you know what? I should do something, and I should learn to fight. So you took the karate class, you took jiu-jitsu, Krav Maga, whatever was popular back then. In your time, you took that class, you learned to fight, you got the fundamentals, you were ready. And the moment never came.
Oh.
You grew up, you became, an accountant or something, maybe like a teacher, and you never had the fight that you dreamed you would have. And most of you won't, ever. And there is a few, though, the very few, that will enter a situation, that will see and scan what's happening, and they will enter the moment of martial arts. Where no matter how old and decrepit their body may be, all that training comes flooding back. And the elbows fly, the kicks go in the air, and you're punching and you're fighting, and everything is just so serendipitous. And no matter, even though the next day you're going to be sore, you're going to regret what you did, there's going to be a part of you that is just so happy that right before the fight actually happened, you were supremely happy, serendipitous, when you found the moment of martial arts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All that training generally goes to waste.
Yeah. Yeah. So back to
Sadly,
you.
they probably don't give you the moment of stretching before the moment of martial
No,
arts.
usually
So
if you're
you're gonna pull something.
yeah.
You're gonna feel that hammy pop, and that moment's gonna go real quick.
Right, but what a great story.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
For like 2 weeks,
Yeah.
like a black guy at work, and just like, yeah, I'm an accountant with a black guy.
Yeah.
You know?
And you'll pull that shoebox out of the closet with all your belts, and you just sit there on the bed, just holding them. We did good today.
Yeah. Yeah. You should have been there. You should have seen me.
Yeah.
All those hours of training.
Thank you, Gilbert.
Ah, you're welcome.
Wonderful MoMA. Gigi, welcome to the program. Let's hear what you've got for an MOMA.
For me personally, MoMA stands for Men Only Matter Anyways. Let me ask you all this. Remember growing up, you'd see that one swishy kid who was listening to their Hannah Montana MP3 player and telling you he loves your Zac Efron haircut? Have you noticed that they're not calling the shots nowadays? Why is that, you may ask? At first, you may assume it's because they're busy working at their flower shops and antique stores. And while you would be right, the answer is also they're a little light in the loafers, so to speak. I mean, can you imagine a country being led by some guy in several pounds of makeup, coiffed hair, and getting into hissy cat fights with other leaders? No, you can't, because guys just rock. I mean, men have won every single world war, for God's sake. How cool is that? Men are so overqualified, they tank the economies just to bring them back up, just to bring them back down again. The only time I want to deal with something Twinkie is when I'm buying Hostess treats for the missus.
Yeah.
So to recap, if you want someone to plan your lesbian cousin's banquet, you'll go for some foppish fella. But if you want the tough decisions made, like what crypto are you going to short today, just remember, men only matter anyways.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I feel like I need to apologize profusely. For like all of that and then some. Sorry?
Thank you, Jesse. You should apologize.
No. Yeah, and I'm white. Oh, fuck.
It gets better.
No. Does it? No. You know, it's tough out there right now for white males. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Be thoughtful. Thank you, Gigi. Wonderful, wonderful welcome to the program. Nick Coleman, you rascally bastard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure why that's your introduction, but Nick,
I'm okay with it.
let's hear what you done did to MoMA.
Okay, in the style of a commercial.
Sure.
Tell me if this sounds familiar. You have 2 or 3 couples over for some group sex, and then they invite 2 or 3 couples, and those couples invite their polyamorous White Lotus cosplay club, and suddenly your intimate gathering has turned into a logistical nightmare of tangled limbs and some guy named Tomothy shouting, "Hey, whose Forerunner is parked behind my Saab? We have to leave because Rob told us this was just a regular game night, and Margaret and I are not really into this." If this sounds like you, then call the professionals at Massive Orgy Management Association today. We've been bringing order to orgy chaos since 2018. For example, when Rob replies to Tomothy, "Hey man, I said game night in quotes, like read between the lines," we'll move that hypothetical Forerunner for you. At MoMA, we'll handle everything: scheduling, space planning, consent documentation, and our patented Who's Who in This Heap color-coded wristband system. Our certified orgy coordinators can transform your overwhelming flesh festival into a smooth, satisfying experience. MoMA, because when everybody's coming, someone should be organizing. MoMA is not responsible for any emotional attachments, unexpected pregnancies, or sexually transmitted diseases.
Play the thing. There it is. That's a goddamn useful system. Thank you, Nick. Let's meet who's talking at you. Hey, Gilbert.
Hey,
Hi
Jesse.
there. What, show-wise are you up to?
Oh, well, I'm in this show right now.
That's true.
Thank you for being here.
That's true.
I'm also going to be here tomorrow, 8 o'clock, One Fall Improv. We watch wrestling clips, not wrestling, like not the fighting, but promos, commercials, infomercials, all that kind of stuff. Wrestlers just being ridiculous, and then we do improv comedy scenes on those. It's really fun. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorite nights of the week. Second Saturdays, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, here on the stage.
Oh,
great.
look at that serendipitous cross-promotion.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Anything else fun going on in Gilbert's life?
I don't know. I'll probably go to Rent Fair in a couple weeks.
Hell
It's the
yeah.
season, so.
Yeah. Oh, is it spring? Spring? I suppose that makes.
Well, a lot of California Rent Fairs in the summer, in August, which
Oh.
I hate
That's.
because I can't wear armor. So you have to wear
Well, yeah, that seems like a very bad idea
light fibers.
since there's so much fabric involved in Renaissance wear.
Yeah.
Just everybody sweating balls through layers of velvet. That seems like a bad idea. That seems like a
Terrible
bad
idea.
Yeah.
And I sweat a lot. So.
Well,
Anyway.
yeah. Well, if you're hitting the Ren Fair circuit, you'll see Gilbert out there.
Yep.
Just look for the wonderful flowing locks.
Thank you, Jeff.
Well, good to have you, Gilbert, as
Thank you.
always. Gigi making your debut on this fine program. Hope you had fun with it.
I am. This is really enjoyable, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no,
there
this
you
is
go. There it is.
I was trying to have a real moment with
No, no. I do not have those. I shun those. I eschew those. Well, what have you got planned performance-wise?
Performance-wise, I'm hitting up a lot of open mics next week. The coming weeks, I'll probably be here, when you do open mics,
Sure.
so catch me there. I think I'm doing a show in July around near my birthday. It'll be Dan Smith's show,
Oh, nice.
so looking forward to that. But I think I might be doing one on the 24th. I'm still looking for details on it, but it's billed as being a really edgy show, and those are always famously super edgy and cool. And
So cool.
I mean, yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, when you bill your show is like, because they said like, oh, because I asked them like, why are you doing this? I kid you not, their actual answer was, they said, I want to put Sacramento on the map.
Oh, no. Oh, that's terrible.
I'm dead. And I'm like, sure.
Oh, yeah. Yes, please. Farm your comedy to the fork of my eyes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yay! Have fun with that. And all the... I'm not going to get into it. Well, wonderful to have you here, Gigi. It's so fun. Hey, Nick Coleman.
Hey, Jesse.
Hi
Jones.
there. Hi there. Been a couple minutes. Good to have you back.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
What's in the pike, in the hopper? Nick Coleman.
Well, we recently made an audio play that we're going to turn into a short film, but I got to raise money for that. It's been a while since we made anything that wasn't like a student project for my classes. So
Sure.
That, just a couple weeks ago, I won first place in the first round of the NYC Midnight Short Story Challenge.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And, that's about it. Just working, going to school,
Sure.
trying to do fun stuff
Well, we're trying
like
to
this.
lure you back into fun stuff. So you're welcome, and I'm sorry. So welcome back to this. And speaking of this, let's get back to it. In segment 2, it's pickup lines. Okay, I spent 12 years trying to tell you that pickup lines are important and worthwhile and substantive. I knew I wasn't. Why did I put that word in there? After Art Mix, I can't say that right now. Substantive. If only because it's important to sell the pickup lines segment. But let's be honest with each other for once. Pickup lines are hella dumb. Why do we do it? Why is it an acceptable way to begin talking to a stranger? Why so many things? I guess I'm just surly today. In fact, I was told that by a very rude visitor to the theater a couple weeks ago who utterly lacked self-awareness. What was I saying? Oh, right. It's pickup lines time again. So, in pickup lines, you've been asked to give me 3 chat-up lines. 2 are from the following various random nonsense things. We go 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3 times around. Gilbert, let's start our first pass through picking up lines. I don't know, sorry. Let's hear your first 3 pickup lines. 2 are from A New Set of Tires.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
You reading the right one?
Oh, wait.
You have them swift.
Oh, I got you guys. See?
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
No,
Oh.
smart now, Jesse.
No,
Yeah.
see, in my mind, oh, shit, I've got you guys all.
That's why I wondered who I was sitting first.
Yeah. I had you. What?
Follow
How did that
orders.
happen?
I was just following orders, Jesse.
No, that's fair. You're supposed to be third.
I am.
I thought you were supposed to be third, and then I wrote up the promo that you were first. Okay, well, now it's going to fuck up my brain all day. We're starting over there and coming back around. Nick, you're starting things every segment. Shit.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what happened.
Oh,
I just
so-
had a stroke.
One at a time?
Yeah, one at a time. So
All right.
let's start that back up. Hold on. Back to 1. This is the good one. All right. So, Nick, let's get us started on our passes through pickup lines. Let's hear your first pickup line. 2 or from A New Set of Tires.
Okay, I hope you don't mind. I changed it to just 1 tire for dramatic purposes.
you
that will
son
become
of a
evident
bitch.
later.
Yep,
I
all
thought
right.
they were all going to go in a row, so
All right,
it's
that's
might
fine. That's
make
fine.
sense. All right. Excuse me.
Sorry, you're in a dark corner.
Hey, girl. Feel those treads? Know what they're made of? What? Don't answer my question when I'm obviously in the middle of a pickup line. No, I'm not made of boyfriend material. That's not what I was going to say. This here's 100% vulcanized synthetic rubber with steel nylon mesh, impact resistant for tip to. Hey, wait, what are you doing? Stop rolling me. No, not the hill, please, no,
Oh. That's a new tire. That's like $200 or something. I don't know what tires cost now. That sounds right, though. Shit.
End chapter 1.
All right. Oh. We've got a whole.
It's the only way I know how to do it, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Now I have to get through these fucking people to get back to your story. Gigi. Let's hear your first of 3 pickup lines. 2 are from Spring in Sacramento.
Hey, girl. Are you VP Harris? Because I want to come all over that face. Because she was a senator in California
Okay.
before she was chosen as vice president.
Okay. You tied it very loosely to the prompt, but it's there. I see the connective thread. I don't want to because it's a string of. Gilbert.
No, don't rush to me.
No.
Think about it a little bit more.
No, I'd rather not.
Okay.
I'd rather not. Gilbert Gonzalez. Let's hear your first 3 pickup lines. 2 are from A Just Okay Chicken Parm.
Well, all right. It's going to be quick and simple. Make it simple.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, you're like an okay chicken parmesan. Don't worry. I'll bring the seasoning.
Oh. All right.
It's okay. You need
Yeah.
to say, all right, fine. Back to Nick's. Get back to the story.
Well, no. I mean, it's
right.
just okay. So you clearly have to bring the seasoning because it's not very well seasoned. We get it.
Yeah.
We get it.
And I'm a brown guy, okay? So I expect seasoning
Sure.
in my meals.
Sure.
Jesse.
Fine.
No, I get it. Wrong crowd. Wrong crowd.
Fine. Oh. Nick, let's continue down this journey with your second pickup line tour from a new set of from a new tire. From a tire, not even new at this point. Who knows?
No longer. Hey, girl. Can you push me back up this hill? Hey, wait, why are you running? I'm just a fucking tire. I need your help, for Christ's sake. Oh, you were just getting your boyfriend to help push me up. Why does he have a gun? I'm just a talking tire. I can't attack you. I'm not the devil. Stop saying that. Oh, no, I'm not bulletproof.
Oh, cliffhanger.
End chapter 2.
Oh no. What has happened to our hero? Oh. Gigi. Second pickup line tour from maybe Spring, maybe Sacramento, maybe something. What do you got?
No, this one deals with both of
Okay,
those.
all right, sure.
Hey, girl. You keep putting a spring in my step, you'll see my Sacramento face.
Oh, okay. don't like that either.
I'll be honest. I only thought we had to do one, so I had to think of two while on stage.
Nice.
No, don't awe that. But
Yeah.
the last one is really fucking good.
Okay, good. You are literally the reason why I have 3 in the description, Gigi.
I was just so excited.
That's all right. You made it work. Happy to have you. Gilbert, second of 3 pickup lines to her from a just okay Chicky Parm Parm.
Hey, you. Are you lactose wait. Yeah, are you lactose intolerant? This is why I'm single, Jeff. Because I am saucy and cheesy. We should have gone the other way. So that I would drop the expectations. They would just build up to.
That's all right. I believe in you. Clearly, I believed in you, and then I didn't believe in you, and then I believed in you again. I'm not sure what happened.
Roller coaster.
Nick, let's end this trilogy.
All right, you got it.
What do we got for your third of 3 pickup lines to or from a tire? Some tire thing? Tire monster?
Chapter 3, in which I switch to third person and start a ways away from the actual pickup line. 7 years later, 19-year-old Sadie Genoa has run away from home to hitchhike across America. It's been a rough odyssey in which she's done some things for a ride she'd rather forget. Thankfully, the heroin habit she picked up along the way helps with that. She pulls out her kit and starts heating up a tiny lump of black tar in a rusty bent spoon she stole from a diner, advertising the world's best cup of coffee 100 miles ago in some backwater buttfuck Egypt. As the tar sizzles, Sadie hears something else, like the hiss of a tire deflating. She looks down and sees dust puffing out of a bullet hole in the massive truck tire she just now realizes she's sitting on. "What's that, little fella?" she says, amusing herself. Then the tire speaks through a croaked voice. "Hey, I know we just met, but sorry to interrupt my own pickup line, but I can't help but notice you're not freaking out at the sight and sound of a talking tire." Sadie laughs, not in a going mad, cracking up sort of way, more in a just when you think you've seen everything sort of way. "Go ahead, tire. Finish your pickup line." The tire clears his dust-caked throat. "Hey, girl, I know we just met, but I'm already feeling a strong connection. Unlike your ex, I promise I won't go flat when things get rough. I'm rated for 15,000 miles of commitment." And right then, in this backwater buttfuck Egypt, love blooms in the most unlikely of places, between the most unlikely of people. A runaway shooting up and a shot up runaway tire. The end.
You know, love often finds you when you stop looking for love.
That's very true. We're getting heavy. This is the heavy show.
Yeah.
This is the anti-joke show.
Hey,
For me.
this is always the anti-joke show. Gigi, let's hear the one you actually wrote.
Well, I did write the other two. It's just this one I put the most thought into.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, if I could just talk directly
Oh.
to chat, thank you, Jess Roberts, for quickly texting me a pickup line I could read.
Oh.
But I'm going with mine. I'm really happy with it.
All right.
This one specifically is Spring in Sacramento.
Yeah, your third pickup line tour from the spring in Sacramento.
Babe, you're making something, bud. And it's not just one of the many flowers you'll find at World Peace Rose Garden in the state capital park.
Yeah. Very specifically spring. Very specifically Sacramento. Well done. Gilbert!
Hey.
Let's finally end this prompt. Let's hear your 33 pickup lines. Tour from a Just Okay Chicky Barn.
This is gonna be fantastic. I'm
Hell
sure
yeah.
everybody will love it. I was thinking about all kinds of people. So I thought, how would you use a pickup line for someone who's asexual? And I thought, hey, you're like an okay chicken parmesan. You sustain me, you fill me up, and I have no other expectations from you.
Yeah. You know what? That's a 1:45 a.m. pickup line. That is- yeah. Well, yeah.
Where's my... There.
We're all good? We're all good? We got it? Segment 3, it's recipes. We are, all of us, the sum of the experiences and choices which have made or have been made for us over the course of our lives. If you don't believe that, God damn it, I'm going to read this again.
You got it, Jesse.
Because so far my intros have sucked. Segment 3, it's recipes. We are, all of us, the sum of the experiences and choices which we have made or have been made for us over the course of our lives. If you don't believe that capital G wrote all this out for us 6,000 years before we ever were, but we always were, and always am. I don't know, I get confused. The point is that we all know that snips and snails and puppy dog tails are what little boys are made of, and that sugar and spice and everything nice are what little girls are made of, and that in recipes, you're asked to give us the ingredients that have gone into the makings of these other various stuffs and things to be what they are now. Nick Coleman. Okay. Nick Coleman, let's hear your recipe for someone who always takes the stairs at work.
You got it. 2 cups of any Tony Robbins audiobook, freshly ground each morning. 1.5 cups of Chuck Norris Total Gym infomercial. 3 tablespoons of your high school gym teacher, Mr. Rose, misremembering Teddy Roosevelt's Man in the Arena speech. 2 cups of that one TED Talk about sitting being the new smoking. 1.5 tablespoons of, I read an article once, medical knowledge. A dash of my grandfather walked uphill both ways, intergenerational trauma. 2 cups of, I saw a documentary about blue zones, dehydrated and concentrated. 4 fresh finger-squeezing handshakes, ground with mortar and pestle. Blend together in a hand-cranked mixer, because you know why. Serve hot while talking about your step count to the guy next to you at the urinals.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right. Thank you, Nick.
You're welcome.
Oh, Gigi, we should all just get an extra drink, as I've just allowed you to unfurl here. Let's hear your recipe for a Cybertruck owner.
Now, this is an old family recipe.
Sure.
It's so old, I had to translate it from its original German. But I should warn about the recipe that be forewarned about making this. It gives off an obnoxious musk when you make it. So, to make one, you'll need one hugless relationship from your father. If your dad has so much told you that he's proud, the recipe is impossible. Throw in a few threats towards ex-girlfriends for looking at other men. Now, make sure to place exactly one alibi for what you were doing on January 6th. You're going to want to bake this in the oven. Note it has to be an electric oven. You'll know it's ready once you take it out and it completely falls apart.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crumbly. It's melts in your mouth. Gilbert. Oh, this might have been it.
Hey.
This might have been the one.
Yep.
Wasn't directed.
Oh, was it?
Could have been anybody.
Anybody.
So let's hear your recipe for someone who picks up a hobby, gets really into it for 3 weeks, then drops it for something else with the same amount of passion. Yeah, sorry. See, it wasn't just you. Literally everyone else in this room, Gilbert.
All right. Yeah, but I'm the one sitting reading the prompt.
Well, yeah, you're the voice for all of us.
2 cups. Imagination. 4 tablespoons. Courage. 1 teaspoon of hope. $200 a month. Disposable income. 6 parts untapped potential. 3 parts anxious attachment style. 1 quart immediately being good at, not immediately being good at it. Half a liter of being sad about not being good at it. And 4 cups of anything to let me not think about this awful world for half a fucking day. And results in me making something tangible that I could look at, that I could put on a shelf and see and say, I made this. This will exist beyond me. It doesn't just live in my brain. It's not just in this unknowable ether that I have to just say, I'm gonna do, and I never do it. I did it though, I did it once. And it sits on my shelf. So everyone can see it when they walk in the door, okay? It's not hidden. It's not in my mom's house, it's right there. It's right there. Preheat oven to 400 degrees. Yeah, Jesse, not directed at me.
I've really got to get home and get those notebooks out of the closet. Oh, so many screenplays.
You too, huh?
Oh, we could just stop. We could all just curl up. But we won't, because it's segment 4. It's reviewing. When I go shopping, I basically spin around an aisle of the product I intend to buy and purchase whichever item my meaty digit winds up pointing at when I open my eyes again. It's an effective system. But for some, it's important to get guidance from those what came before them before making their purchases of goods and or services. Reviews, we believe they're called. And so in Review It, we provide that guidance to the undecision-makables, as you have been tasked with giving us your reviews of specific things as the reviews would appear on these specific outlets. Oh, yeah, I got a little more whimsical in this one, and it feels good. It feels good. Nick Coleman, let's hear a TripAdvisor review of trying to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
All right. I think I veered off a little bit.
That's all right.
And it's in the style of a trucker talking on the CB.
Sure.
Why.
If you did anything 20% of what I asked of you in an episode, I would be blown away. So you just be whimsical. You go off. These are just jumping off points, Nick.
10-4, good buddies. Let me put the hammer down on the tale about the worst bathroom trip I ever had. Was catching some Z's when I woke up in the middle of the night, feeling all warm and cozy. Thought I was bumper to bumper with my sweet Darlene, like old times. Had that nice warm feeling between us, just like home base. Then my brain started working. Wall to wall and treetop tall, I realized that couldn't be Darlene on account of her running off with Randy, my cousin Randy, and his fancy dental insurance. That warm feeling? Copy that. Turns out I'd converted the bed into my personal porta potty. But here's where this establishment really lost stars. The bed wasn't mine.
Oh.
And the person I was running doubles with wasn't Darlene or female.
Oh, well.
Smokey's Bearbeat. Turns out after playing flip cup with some lot lizards down at the Mud Flap Inn, I'd climbed through the wrong window.
Oh.
All them trailers looked the same after 18 bush lights.
Yeah.
That bear in the cave, a fella bigger than Texas with arms like log haulers, did not appreciate my bathroom confusion. The checkout process was extremely violent and involved me being forcefully escorted through a door I don't recall coming through. 1 star only because afterwards they did provide an ice pack for my face down at the County Mountie station. Breaker, would not recommend for family travel. Accessibility, terrible, window was too high. Service, unfriendly, over and out.
Yeah, nice. Oh, why can't we get more reviews done over CB? What are they using the Citizens Band for nowadays anyway, Nick? Let's take it back.
Let's do it.
Let's start doing our own audio plays on CB. Oh, fuck it would. Now I've just come up with another project that I'm not going to follow through on. Gigi.
Yes.
Hi there.
Hi.
You've been here the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I've been talking to you. Gigi, let's hear your review. Let's hear a Yelp review of a fine dining restaurant that you're pretty sure is just serving dog food.
I recently had dinner at Bichon Frise, and it was truly a memorable one that I don't think I'll ever forget. Mm-hmm. My waitress was a real bitch, but she was quick. You know, I'd snap my fingers and she would just come right over.
Oh.
They don't really have a kids menu. It just says good boys. The food itself just isn't for me, though. I guess rich people really love chicken because all the food was advertised as real chicken flavor. I couldn't stomach the stuff, though. Just gross brown gruel. I definitely didn't ask for a doggy bag. Overall, though, still better than Arby's.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the bar that everyone must first clear. Once you get over Arby's, then you're all right.
They're so easy to just...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They have the meat. Or do they? Oh. Jess, coming to Arby's defense in the chat. No. No. We will continue talking shit about Arby's. Gilbert.
Hey.
We're already to the end of segment 4, which means we've arrived at your doorstep. And this is the most whimsical. I'm looking forward to this nonsense. Gilbert, let's hear an Amazon review of human feet that were accidentally purchased by a duck.
So I did give this 4 stars, but I have some complaints. I ordered these thinking they were human hands, and as we know, human hands usually have bread in them. So I was disappointed that the bread came separately. I realized my mistake. But these things are useless. They're terrible for swimming. They're the wrong shape. They're too heavy. I've rolled the ankle like 6 times. So I think these are an old pair. These sharp blades just keep coming out the ends of them, and I have to like snip them every week or so. It's just awful. That said, I find them utterly attractive. There's a grace to them. They're elegant in this useless, like, weird way. I'm obsessed. 4 stars.
Nice. Oh. Feel bad. We awoke something in that duck.
It's always been there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they just didn't know. It was waiting to be revealed. And we've made it already to segment 5. It's podcasted. Podcasts are big business, from what we hear. I mean, we've been doing this for over a decade, and we don't have 2 nickels to rub together. Not like those guys over at the 2 Nickels Pod. Fuck, they're popular. Anyhoozle, the point is that anyone can podcast, like literally anyone. And you're here to help prove that in a little segment we call Podcasted. In Podcast, your job is to give us the rundown or recaps of the podcast you might hear from these various persons, things, or what have yous, or these very specific niche subjects. Nick, yours comes from a place of actually needing to know, because I think last week during shows, the idea of this program came up, and I have literally no idea what it is. So you're here to shed a little bit of light on it. Nick, let's hear your recap of a podcast in the world of White Lotus.
So, sorry, I also have not seen it.
God damn it!
And here we go.
Okay.
Hello, and welcome back to Pure Lotus, the internet's only podcast dedicated exclusively to Nelumbo nucifera, the sacred white lotus flower. I'm your host, Dr. Harold Petalbaum, professor of aquatic botany at Eastern States University, and author of Lotus Rising, the complete guide to cultivating sacred aquatic blooms. Before we begin today's deep dive into lotus rhizome architecture, I'd like to thank about 47,000 new subscribers this week. I'm quite frankly stunned by the sudden interest in aquatic botany. My previous record was 8 new subscribers after my controversial episode on lotus versus water lily classification. Today we'll be exploring the fascinating world of lotus root systems. The white lotus can extend its roots up to 4 feet into muddy soil.
Okay.
A remarkable adaptation that allows it to anchor firmly while accessing nutrients in various sediment layers. Our main segment features my 8-month time-lapse observation of a single lotus seed germinating. I've documented each day's changes, and we'll be describing them in meticulous detail for the next 42 minutes, or however long you give me. I've prepared extensive notes on the embryonic development patterns. Oh, and before I begin, I should mention that last week's episode on petal arrangement and sacred geometry somehow garnered 3.2 million downloads. I'm not sure how to process this information. I'm also receiving unusual feedback. One listener wrote, "When does he get to the resort drama?" I assume they're referring to my upcoming episode on commercial lotus farms in resort areas of Thailand. Okay, now on to my observations. Day 17. Embryonic shoot showing first signs of phototropism. Thank you. Day 34. First true leaf has fully unfurled. Beautifully deltoid shape with slight asymmetry on eastern edge. Day 62. Rhizome structure developing nodal segments. Fascinating how the tissue creates those perfect air channels. And we'll continue with these riveting observations after a brief word from our sponsor, MoMA. Tell me, does this sound familiar? You have 2 or 3 couples over for some group sex, and then they invite 2 or 3 couples, and those couples invite their polyamorous White Lotus cosplay club, and suddenly your intimate gathering has turned into a logistical nightmare or tangled limbs, and I probably should have stopped when they clapped.
No, that's all right. We're all waiting for the coupon code. Thank you, Nick. Thank you. Still don't know what it is. Still don't know what it is.
It's on my list too.
It's not on my list. Everybody's talking about it. I think I misidentified it.
It's like my favorite show. I watched it every week with Jack.
Oh, okay. Again, I don't know what to believe of what you say, Gigi.
Hopefully I didn't
I
include
think me
any
and Jack-
spoilers.
Yeah.
You included nothing.
Thank you.
And one of our new, I'm going to call them fans, uttered the thing that has been said the most by audience members during this show. So dumb. Yep.
Thank you.
That is the show. That is the show, baby dolls. So dumb. Nick Coleman. How can people get more Nick Coleman in their lives should they choose such a thing?
I don't know. Yeah, you'd have to know where. Oh, okay, I'm on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick Makes Movies.
Yeah.
And I have a YouTube channel at Nick's Movies. And that's it.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Yeah.
That's enough. Thank you, Nick. So
welcome.
good to have you.
Thank you.
It's a gosh darn pleasure.
It is.
Gigi, hi. I, for your first show, to give you something like this doesn't seem fair. Because this is the epitome of so dumb. Gigi, let's hear about your podcast. It's a podcast hosted by a red light camera and a fake puddle of rubber novelty vomit.
It's a nothing idea.
Such an endless sandbox, Gigi.
Can you see why not having the White Lotus one stung?
If I'd known, sorry. But clearly, you've got so much to pull from. Such a well of inspiration for a podcast hosted by a red light camera and a fake puddle of rubber novelty vomit.
I do actually have something.
Okay, what I said. All right.
Hello again, thrill seekers and turn signal deniers. I'm Red, society's unpaid therapist. Question of the day: how does your girlfriend respond when you secretly take a picture of her butt and send it to her in the mail? I did that to 300 cars this week, and it did not go well. You know, Red, people aren't always happy to see me either. Do you know what it's like to be the one thing in Spencer's that people consider bad taste? I mean, my main competition is chain wallets and pink dildos, for Christ's sake. And I'm the one people avert their eyes from? Give me a break. Anyway, now that we've talked about ourselves, let's move on to today's topic, Israel.
Yeah. Those two tackle the big topics. You don't come to red light camera and novelty vomit unless you're ready to have your fucking mind blown.
Exactly.
Wow. Now I want to subscribe. Gigi, how can people enjoy more Gigi McGee outside of this program?
I'm trying to get more active on my Instagram. It's GG_Blitzer. I upload just clips of me doing comedy. I upload selfies, which are also really cool. And liking those would probably validate me more to do comedy, assuming that you want more comedy to come from me. So really, that's up to you, the viewer.
Yeah.
I think I have a YouTube channel that I upload stuff to. It's called Gigi McGill, which is just my name, GIGIMCGILL. I have a few clips from here. I think my first clip I posted was the first mic I did since moving, which was that here.
Nice.
So catch me at those two is where I'm most active.
Yeah, check it out. Well, good to have you. Wonderful debut, Gigi. Gilbert! Before we don't go home and sit here and watch some improv at 9.
Hey.
Let's let people know how they can get more Gilbert Gonzalez, should they choose such a thing.
Oh, I mean, just come back tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
8 o'clock. You know what? Come back randomly. I might be here.
Might be.
You might just pop your head in.
Shows up.
Buy a ticket. And just be like, is he here? Oh, he's not here. Might as well stay and watch the shit.
Still worth sticking around. All right, well, good to have you, Gilbert.
Thank you.
Looking forward to this.
All right.
Let's hear a rundown.
You made these choices.
I did, and then you all have to deal with it. It's the fun of it. Gilbert, let's hear a rundown, recap, what have you, of a podcast titled Squirt Squirt.
Squirt Squirt is a movie review podcast.
Obviously.
And it's hosted by Jeremy and the Tiz. They both review movies, and a movie will either get the lowest of low rating, which is the limpest of the limp, if you know what I mean. And if they love the movie, it's going to get the full squirt squirt. For episode 100, they review the movie Conclave. The Tiz denotes that the acting is superb and the cinematography amazing, and just the costuming, everything in the production, just wow. While Jeremy goes into his Catholic background and starts breaking down about how watching a bunch of men decide like little children the fate of the entire Catholic Church, one of the biggest providers of for the poor in the world, also one of the biggest organizations of cruelty and just suffering. And Jeremy just breaks down how like he was raised to like revere these men who wear these weird costumes and do these weird rituals, eating the body of their god and drinking the blood. And just like watching John Lithgow really just carry a lot of these scenes and just the journey he's taken as an actor. And the Tiz just responds like, hey, calm down. Like, it's just a movie, man. We're just here to have fun. And they start getting in a fight, and then they break down, and they really start just crying and hugging. And ultimately, they give it a full squirt squirt.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh.
Good movie.
And Stab is over.
Oh, shit.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. And of course, a very special thank you to our fantastic panel, Gilbert Gonzalez, Gigi McGee, and Nick Coleman. Yeah. Did you just enjoy what befell your ears? Well, then why not catch the Stab Show live as it happens? Either come on down to Stab Comedy Theater or tune in to Stab TV Friday nights at 7:30, and you will get farm-to-fork fresh Stab right in your most important senses. Or you can take the Stab Show with you wherever you go, just by subscribing to the show via the podcast provider of your choice. Rate, review, share, all the standard podcast goods. But unfortunately, that's all we got for you tonight. So until next time, I've been your host, Jesse Jones, saying if you sell seashells by the seashore, be sure to store them in some rubber baby buggy bumpers. Or my name isn't John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Good night! Oh.
Thank you all.
All right, guys. So good. That is our 7:30 show. We have another show coming up at 9. It's Duel 6 Showcase. It's 2 teams that have performed throughout Duel 6. Maybe they're not in the quarterfinals, but they're still good and deserve your love. You can check them out at 9 o'clock. That's What She Said and Rat Milk are the 2 teams that we'll be seeing. But we're not going to leave you like a 40-minute pre-show, so we're going to stop down and then come back in about 25 minutes for the next stream. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you in a little bit. And if you guys are taking off, check out StabComedyTheater.com. You guys get it. Check us out. We're live in person Thursdays through Sundays, and we stream every gosh darn thing we do. Duel 6 Showcase will begin in about 40 minutes. See you back there in a few. Oh. stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. We do have some Twitch viewers. You guys still here? I could raid you over somewhere. I can't tell if you're still here.